Hey everyone, welcome back to KP Money Talks, where we simplify finances in Canada. Let me ask you something upfront. Have you ever scrolled through Instagram or YouTube and suddenly felt this weird mix of anxiety and motivation? For example, your friend just made $5K flipping NFTs. Someone else quit their job to start a dropshipping business, and now they're posting from some beach in Thailand. Meanwhile, you're sitting there thinking, did I miss my shot? Am I falling behind? If you've ever felt that, you're not alone. That feeling has a name. It's FOMO, fear of missing out. And today, we're unpacking how it silently controls your money decisions, your confidence, and even your future. But more importantly, we'll talk about how you can flip FOMO into fuel, so you stay calm, clear, and wealthy in a world that's constantly shouting, you're missing out. Let's dive in. Let's start here. Why is FOMO so powerful in 2025? Because now more than ever, we're bombarded by highlight reels. We don't just see success, we see speedy success. Fast money, fast wins, fast lifestyles. But here's the dangerous part. We often compare our entire journey to someone else's peak moment. And that creates internal panic. I need to do something, anything, right now. Every notification you get is a psychological poke, telling you, you're behind, you need to catch up. But wait, where does this feeling even come from? To really understand that, we need to go way back. Let's rewind history. Thousands of years ago, humans lived in tribes. Being excluded wasn't just sad, it was dangerous. If you were left out, you could literally die. Predators, starvation, isolation. Our brains evolved to follow the group, to seek safety and sameness. Now fast forward to today. There are no predators, except maybe bad investments. But our brains haven't updated. Now instead of fearing tigers, we fear missing out on the next crypto boom, AI startup, or stock that turns $100 into $10,000. Your phone is the modern tribal fire. And notifications? They aren't just messages, they're emotional triggers. Dr. Sarah Lin, a financial psychologist, says, FOMO is a primal trigger repurposed for the digital age. So the next time you're feeling FOMO, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to understand it. Okay, so we know where the feeling comes from, but how does it actually show up in real life? Let me share two real-world money journeys that paint the full picture. Meet Alex, 26. Back in 2021, he saw tweets about Dogecoin. Elon was hyping it. TikTok was buzzing. He jumped in, put in his entire $10,000 savings. In 2 weeks, it doubled. But then, the hype crashed. He panicked and sold. His 10K became 2,700, gone in 90 days. Now meet Priya, 32. She started investing in 2018, quietly, consistently. Dollar cost averaging into index funds, no trends, no hype. Today, she owns 2 rental properties, a stable portfolio, and is on track to retire early. So, what's the difference? Alex followed emotion. Priya followed a plan. Now pause and reflect for a second. Which one are you currently acting like? Let's explore how FOMO affects both, and how you can avoid Alex's mistakes. It's simple. FOMO isn't always bad, but it is always powerful. And how you handle it makes all the difference. FOMO is like fire. It can warm you or burn you. On the positive side, it pushes you to explore. It gives you energy, makes you curious, and motivates you to take action. But left unchecked, it turns you into a reaction machine. People start YOLO investing, panic buying crypto, flipping NFTs without research. And when the music stops, they're left holding the bag. It's the reason why millions jumped into GameStop and altcoins in 2021, and then vanished in 2022. Let me be clear, FOMO can start your wealth journey, but if it drives the whole journey, you're heading off a cliff. So how do the wealthy handle this? Because the people who've built serious wealth? They feel FOMO too, but they respond very differently. As of Warren Buffett, he doesn't chase trends. He didn't touch dot-com stocks, didn't jump into crypto. His philosophy? Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. With Jeff Bezos, it's different. He used a mental model called regret minimization. He asked himself, when I'm 80, will I regret not doing this? That's not FOMO. That's strategic thinking. As of Ray Dalio, billionaire investor, says, FOMO is the enemy of rational investing. So what's the common thread? They all understand something most people ignore. Wealth isn't built on emotion. It's built on systems, patience, and calm thinking. So how do they stay so calm while the rest of the world spirals? Turns out, they understand that FOMO isn't just emotional, it's engineered. Yes, FOMO is a natural emotion, but it's also manufactured. Behavioral economist Dr. Marcus Hayek explains, apps and platforms are designed to keep you anxious. You're more profitable when you're in fear mode. News headlines, real-time stock tickers, social media flexes. They all keep you in a loop of buy now. You're late, don't miss out. A Fidelity study tracked two groups. Group A, hype-chasing active traders. Group B, passive index fund investors. Group A made 3x the number of trades, but earned 40% less than Group B over a decade. Lesson? The market rewards consistency, not chaos. And that's where your power lies. So if FOMO is natural and also manipulated, is there any way to use it for good? Actually, yes. Let me show you how to flip it. FOMO can actually be useful if you use it as a signal, not a strategy. Let's say you feel FOMO watching someone start a YouTube channel, or invest in real estate, or learn AI. Instead of reacting, ask, is this real value or just hype? Do I understand it, or am I chasing it because I'm scared of missing out? FOMO should spark curiosity, not panic. Let it make you ask better questions, not make you rush into bad answers. Don't just take my word for it. Let's hear from people who've lived both sides of the FOMO equation. Meet David Tran, 28. I made $300K on Solana, thought I was a genius, then I lost it all chasing the next hype coin. I wasn't investing, I was gambling. Then there's Lana Gupta, an AI startup founder. FOMO made me explore AI, but I only acted when I understood the space deeply. That made all the difference. Same energy, different strategy, different results. What if you became the kind of person who pauses, studies, and then acts? Moreover, FOMO doesn't just affect your bank account, it affects your career decisions, relationships, mental health. You see people getting married, traveling, becoming influencers, and suddenly you question your path. But here's the truth, you're only behind if you're playing someone else's game. As Naval Ravikant says, all returns in life come from compound interest, money, knowledge, and love. So stop chasing noise. Start building substance. Let me give you 5 powerful ways to turn FOMO into focus. Here's your toolkit. Write it down. 1. Study before you jump. Don't invest in what you don't understand. 2. Zoom out. Think, will this matter in 5 years? 3. Use systems. Use dollar cost averaging, risk control, exit plans. 4. Invest in yourself. Read books, take courses, build real skills. 5. Track your triggers. Journal your FOMO moments. Spot the patterns, because awareness creates control. So, does FOMO make you rich or poor? It depends. If your emotions run the show, you lose. But if you pause, observe, and build a strategy, then FOMO becomes your fuel, not your failure. Because in a world chasing fast gains and shiny distractions, The smartest move is to slow down. The strongest power is to think long-term. The real wealth? It's built in silence, patience, and planning. If this video shifted your mindset, even a little, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share this with someone chasing the next big thing. Let's help more people ditch the noise and build smarter, richer, calmer futures. This is KP Money Talks, where hype ends and real wealth begins.